Okay, so I took everything out, headers out. So now I gotta put it back together. So first things first, I already removed the Square Engineering Slimline block off. Cannot see it, of course, because it's freaking tight. But it's the block off. Now I was able to find the correct size barb in Advanced Auto, and that's the part number. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know if it's focusing or not, but so yeah. So I'll be putting some silicone tape around the threads, putting it on the Square Engineering Slimline, and then attaching the hose from this to the downward left side. After that, I'll be installing the heater bypass, but before I install it, I gotta cut it. Now, see, I'm gonna cut it just before, right about here. And I found a hose that has a bigger outlet on the back and smaller, so it should fit over that, and then it should fit on the heater. And I just gotta bend it, which is, since it has some bends, it's pretty bendable, and I should be able to do it without messing up the line. So for now, I'm just gonna fit the barb in, try to get that hose in, which is this one here. I'm gonna put that hose in, and then I'm gonna cut the bypass. So all right, let's get to it. Okay, so one line is in and it's bolted. It's mounted to the barb to the slimline. So now I gotta do the second line and then start putting it back together. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this right there and start putting the line and putting it back together. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so bypass pipe is in. It's very tight. I had to actually almost push it all the way back there so I can put it in without scraping the gasket or the seal. So that's the hose. I had to cut a small chunk of it, but you don't have to. It's just I didn't want it hanging so low, so high. But that was perfect. It's not touching nothing. It's connected and there's no reducer. So the part number for that, let me see if I find it. Should be this one. That's the part number for that. That's AutoZone. I don't know what's for, but it has the right connections. So you can cut it, plug it, and plug it. That's it. Okay, so now I'm gonna start bolting that. Put that bolt there and start putting the shield and that line. So I'm gonna start doing that right now. So heater core lines are in, bypass is in, even the power steering is in. I haven't put no fluid yet because I can't test it because I don't have the pulley. I do have the belt, don't have the pulley. So I put this hose here with my water hose, and I connected the bottom one. It's loose though, it might pop out, I don't know, but I connected it so it comes out of there so I can flush the system because it was nasty dirty. So hopefully it doesn't pop out. Hopefully I get a good flush. Let's find out. Perfect. I'm gonna check the inside of the car, see if it's leaking inside. So it's coming out clear, but it was nasty, as you can see. Look at that. No visible leaks. I'm looking just in case. So we might be ready for a radiator. Okay, I'm gonna go turn the water off. Okay, so done with the radiator. I'm gonna have to figure something out for this. I don't know why it's so off. Everybody else's is really nice and close. I'm guessing it's because my engine is leaning. It's not straight. That's another issue. If anybody knows if it's better leaning or straight, people tell me that it's supposed to be leaning. It doesn't make sense because the oil pan, the drain plug is on the left. So when it's like this, then you got to drain it from the top. There's always oil there, and it's touching the steering rack with the exhaust. It's OEM exhaust with some welds, and it's a mess in there. I feel like I can fix like 40% of the issues if I just put the motor straight, because it's just about to touch the sway bar. So if I pick it up just a hair, it's gonna be closer. It's gonna fix that issue, and it's gonna fix that issue. So let me know what you guys think, because I know nothing about the orientation of the engine, if it's supposed to be leaning or straight. I'd rather have it straight, but I don't know if it's supposed to. So let me know. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and put the fuel pressure regulator now on, and that's gonna be it for today. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so fuel pressure regulator is connected. I'm not gonna start it. I'm just trying to connect the pump so I can get the correct reading and hopefully set it up. I'm not turning it today because I gotta figure out this connection. So I'll start it afterwards. Okay, so just about 62. No leaks. I don't smell nothing. I don't see nothing. So all I gotta do right now is get that hose, put coolant on it, put the reservoir, and put the pulley, the tensioner for the power steering, so I can test that out. Valve cover gaskets, spark plugs, oil change, and I got the wiring for the car coming in with the computer, and that should be pretty much done on the engine part. I also got a bunch of bushings for the front and back, and the seal for the diff. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching.